In the year 2020, corporations rule the world. Cybernetics and body modification have become accessible to even the farthest reaches of society, and ultra-materialism is abundant. The wealthy live lavish and untouchable lifestyles while the rest of us fight for what's left in gang-ridden and corrupt megacities. One of such metropolis is where our journey takes place. Night City. Now understand that Night City is not a toy. If you play with it, it will knock you down and put two in your skull before the trauma team even gets an alert. For some, it's a land of opportunity. For most, it's where you can learn. Welcome to the city. It's CYBERDRUNK. Where it all begins. Where it all begins.
Yo, welcome to the city where survival for the freakiest, where tombstones and lead showers are for the cheeky bitch, where robots and dead cops are in the streets. If it's a clean kill, you might just make up with it and shit. I don't wanna look at that shit. Why? Corporal living pussy dumb bitch. You just mad I'm living your bitch. I could hit the streets and get rich. Well, you're gonna need a robot cock from the whipper dot. Pray your mother don't get caught by a crooked cop. Say another word and might fuck with your social score. Drop a couple points in every soccer show when you.
What do you mean outside? Are you guys inside? We're all outside.
Oh, we're in? Yeah, we're all outside. Oh, man.
Did I miss something?
Sorry.
Are we outside?
They got random readers for prescriptions, trauma teams, and ring a whore. San Diego, Philadelphia, Belfast, and Singapore. Military offers for the wars that were for. Oh, and one last thing. They've got more money, power money, flavor money, tops. And when they built these fucking towers, they forgot to so do blocks. And I still to barely hit you, but you're working up to rock. So I dream about the future as I walk the city block.
That applies to martial arts, I believe.
Fuck.
Mall.
Right.
It was in the mall that you guys had that gunfight in.
And we went to the.
Well, there was two that we heard
Slaughterhouse
about.
one,
There
right?
was one, yeah, there was one under Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, and the
That's
other.
the one we saw.
I thought
Yeah,
we
and
went
the
to the
one-
other one.
Yeah, you did. The one that you went to was Everything and More, which was like a department store kind of thing. That,
Oh.
yeah, that's the one that you guys ended up going to. That you took a cab to, and then they escorted you back in their.
Right, and I also, do not forget, the guy who drove us back last time was dope and very rehireable if we need a transporter. Yeah, basically a transporter.
Baby driver.
I do remember you telling me about that.
Mm-hmm.
Another building you passed is kind of some like very upscale townhouses that look very traditional in their design. This building houses a series of upscale condominiums. Many upper-level mobsters potentially live here, with the occasional well-to-do outsider thrown in for the cover of them. That's the most you know about that. And there's one other building that I wanted to find in this. I'm just... Yeah, that's pretty much it. And you guys are... sorry, Tony, what did you end up getting for your athletics there?
I got a 19.
19?
Dang, I rolled it.
So Tony, as you sprint through the city, you are running through crowds of people with absolutely no discretion. You are full sprinting, you are pushing people over, running through crowds, toppling individuals at points, and blatantly
Somebody
carrying
should have gone with them.
blatantly
Reliability.
blatantly wielding a submachine gun as you plow through crowds of people on the streets. You take very little notice to any of your surroundings or anyone that notices you, but you do arrive about a couple, about 10 to 15 meters away from the entrance to the black shirt laundromat, to which you're approached by a man wearing a trench coat that, as you slow to a stop, immediately just like very intensely approaches you and says, "Yo, what the fuck is your problem?"
Uh-oh.
Nobody's there to tell me otherwise. I have free reign to do what I need.
Oh no.
He's gonna get himself
God.
killed.
But we're not with him though, so this isn't affecting
Let
us.
him do it.
This is
Okay.
on you,
Don't
Tony.
say a
The
word,
gang is
anybody.
fine.
Nobody say a word.
I'm not saying
I'm
shit.
just
The
okay.
gang
You know
is
what?
fine.
See, I'm gonna be civil. I'm just gonna very calmly say, "Don't mind me, just going for a run, and just hang out." If he responds badly, what happened next is on him. I feel like that's fair.
Me offering them
make
guidance
a
wanted.
make a cool check.
Cool check.
My guy's not very cool.
Damn.
Ooh.
Well,
Some drag queen in a fucking huge armor suit with a poncho.
Yeah, he is too. He's a
Ooh.
cross-dresser.
I got a 4.
you say that, and the individual, who is a guy with dreadlocks wearing a trench coat, he reaches into the interior of his jacket and is brandishing a sawed-off shotgun and is pointing it directly at you. And he says, "There really is no need for any problems here. You should fuck right off."
Damn.
Oh boy.
Oh,
At
really?
this
I'm
point
gonna
right
put my
now,
mic up.
the cab containing Rusko and Katya, you're about a block away right now at this point.
See all this.
Otto and Dan, you guys are skateboarding. However, you're coming from like the north right now, so
Stress
for
free, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You guys are that
is there a
little
store
meme
on the way
friend.
by that we can buy like a cheap boombox so we can put it over our shoulder while we're skateboarding? Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
Okay, so the green arrow is Katya and Otto. You guys are coming down from that direction in your cab. The red arrow is Otto and Dan. And the blue one is the location of Orville. Orville, what do you wanna do?
I'm gonna try to be a little civil. I'm just gonna take a few steps back so he doesn't shoot me in the face. I don't know. He just wants me to back up. I'll back up a little bit. I'll wait for these guys to arrive.
Okay. As you
See?
back up,
Civil.
he holsters his shotgun and retreats backwards as he sees that you do so as well. And he returns to standing directly in front of the entranceway to the laundromat. Shortly after, the cab containing Rusko and Katya arrives, and they do see you standing out in the middle of the street with carrying your machine gun. It's pretty easy to pick you up in the crowd. People are naturally avoiding you on the street as traffic is coming and going. People are kind of diverting around you and creating like a
Oh,
pocket
gap.
with no traffic.
Good.
oh god.
We're sure making a name for
Shit.
ourselves.
Oh god.
Block
what do we
gang.
At
do?
this point, actually, I'm gonna say that
God damn it!
What
Orville,
do we do with Tony?
Orville, you can add
Fuck.
an additional rep to your character.
Cool. See? I know what I'm doing.
I would like to immediately, because we're not stopping. We told the cab driver we weren't stopping right in front of the meeting spot, right? Like we're supposed to be conspicuous, right?
Yeah, so you
Tony?
can stop a block
No.
away. You can
I'm
see
gonna
him.
stop.
You only simply because of how like much he is sticking out. You can see him pretty much like a block away.
Wait, so
Fuck.
he didn't
Cool.
get stopped outside the black shirt shop, right? He got stopped outside a laundromat.
Yeah.
That is
That is the same. Okay.
That is
Okay.
yeah.
So he
Fuck
ran.
me. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get out of the cab. I'm gonna tell the cab driver to pull up, not all the way to the door, but enough that I can fucking speak to Tony. I'm gonna rip up on the road beside Tony. I'm gonna open the door and say, Tony, get the fuck in the cab before you ruin this whole goddamn thing for the squad. Right now.
Say it like Rusco.
But aren't we here?
Hey, Orville, get in the goddamn cab before you blow a cover, boy. Get in, boy.
Thank you, Dana.
Since you said it like a cowboy, I will get in the cab. But aren't
Thank
we here?
God.
Why are we getting in
Boston.
the cab? We're here. Get out of the cab.
Oh my
Like,
god.
see,
Okay,
Orville's
we're
been
gonna-
proving himself loyal to his friends, which makes me want to accept him for his aggressive ways.
Of
But we
course,
have to
I
be
love
more
it, but-
vigilant. We can't just let him sprint to the fucking meeting spot of our gangs. We gotta keep this fucking mad transvestite on a leash.
I was told
We're
we
gonna
have
pull
to
up
get
a little
there.
bit.
I got
I'm gonna
there.
throw the cab driver an extra $20 on the fare to wait there. I'm gonna throw him an extra €20, and I'm gonna chill in the cab with Orville, seeing we don't need to do any talking, and we're just gonna hang out. And Katya, you can go about your business while we wait on the boys to come and do the chat. I'm just gonna hang out. Maybe we could play some like phone games. Hey, Olive, do you
God.
have any like mobile games on
I
your
don't
phone?
know
boy?
what's happening.
Dana,
Just threw me into the
Rusco
cab
is
and now
literally-
let's play games.
Rusco literally has the mind of an 8-year-old child. You got any games? You got any games on that?
I'm trying to contain.
And they're like,
It's
no,
a
no
thing
games.
off
You're
the
like,
mobile
oh, I
store.
see a game there. I
I
see.
iPad in front of him.
I thought I saw
Despite
you swipe past the
containing-
game.
I am containing the situation.
Can I do a perception check just
Or no.
to the front of the building?
Yeah.
Hold on. Stop.
Yeah.
Before you do that, Tony,
No.
I'm gonna turn to Otto or Orville and say, "Hey, Orville, man, what do you say we get out of the cab while we're waiting, and you could just take off some of your armor, and
No.
the cab boy
No.
can get out of here, and maybe you can keep the trench coat on, but not look like a goddamn Terminator."
You know what? Let him be himself.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey, that's why.
Buddy,
That's
I'm
why.
Or the like to be cross-dresser, he'll be cross-dresser.
I'm not
okay?
telling. I'm not telling. I'm asking.
If he wants to wear the armor, let him wear the armor.
Yes, Chelsea.
All right.
Let him be his beautiful poncho self.
All right. Providing
The
Buddy
poncho,
doesn't
dude.
shoot him.
Nobody has any idea that I'm wearing full body armor.
Except for everybody that saw you
Wrong
sprint
with
down the
poncho.
street.
It's
Yeah,
it's
those
a
guys
very
don't
big
count.
poncho.
It's fine.
The majority of ponchos
Exactly.
just go to your belly button.
I will
This is
say
this is a triple XL poncho.
Okay.
Trust me.
It
Gandalf.
goes at least to the
Quad
knees.
XL.
Yeah, remember Hulk's shorts? It's like those.
It got it at the big and tall store.
the
Exactly.
the poncho does conceal the armor. I will say it has like some protrusions from it, so it's not like you're not really fooling anyone. Like you're definitely have stuff underneath it, but
So it's like this.
explicitly see that.
Yeah,
it's
it's like, wait, that guy's 1.3 times thicker than a normal human being of that size.
So,
However,
so
the
what
most
say you, Orville? What say you,
most-
man? What are you doing? What do you want to do?
Well,
You
I
getting
want to do a perception check of the building.
okay.
Okay.
I'll just say that the most unsettling factor about your getup is the fact that you're openly carrying a fully automatic assault rifle in the face and sprinting through the city. But
It's fine. It's fine. They can't see
Anyways.
the assault rifle.
the cab driver kind of uncertain, like just kind of he's like very unsettled, but accepts the money and kind of just like nods at you as this armored and man enters into the cab. But Tony or Orville,
Pretty heels.
you can make your perception check of the
Oh, sorry. Awareness and notice.
Yes.
Is there percent? No, yeah. Awareness notes. Ooh. 0.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's 10. So 10 is that's like a critical, so you can roll
Roll
I
again.
got a.
again.
Oh, give me another one. That'd be cool. 7. Okay. So I got.
My new
God, I'm
eyes,
high.
I now have a minimum of 18.
19, 16,
Oh, shit.
23, 29.
I see
Okay,
all.
very nice. As you look around in the street, you guys are about. Yeah, you guys are just slightly down the block from the building. You can see it within your vision. You notice that on the side of the street that you guys are on, there's passing traffic. However, there is 3 idling black SUVs directly across the street from the laundromat. Passing traffic, some smaller vehicles parked on the side of the road. But yeah, you evidently very obviously notice these 3 vehicles. They definitely stand out. They're virtually brand new. Like, you would only be comparable to like a Lincoln or like a Cadillac SUV or like a Tahoe sort of thing that are all pulled up directly out front of the laundromat. You notice 2 armed, well, presumably armed men, considering the fact that you just ran into one of them, dressed in trench coats with dreadlocks, standing right in front of the main entranceway to the laundromat, which is right
It's
here.
true. Tony kind of unintentionally observed a loadout here.
I like the positive spin on this. Yes, that's what I was doing.
Be careful, y'all.
As intended.
Be careful. That red sedan looks awful suspicious.
Dan, we haven't even arrived.
Oh, wait, what? Where am I?
Yeah. You guys hear Dan's voice in your head. The wise voice of Dan.
You guys are
Remember me.
Yeah.
you guys are basically pulled up like right here on the right side of the road here.
Okay.
Nice.
Right now, so after Tony gets in
I
after
like
you,
5, Tony.
after Tony piles into the cab and kind of observes the area, which is actually, I'll redo this X here so that it's more obvious. The red X. That's where you guys are pulled up right now. Here, I'll grab another. Actually, we'll use this red car here. That red car is where you guys are, the cab.
The red sedan.
I don't like it.
Shortly after, both Otto and Dan roll up on their skateboards coming from the north. Both of you guys can make an awareness notice check. If you want, Bennett, I can roll it for you. That's basically.
I've got a die like through Google.
Okay.
What die do I need to roll?
That's perfect. So this entire game, it's
D10?
yes. So the biggest takeaway is that this game is in no way, shape, or form it is absolutely different from Dungeons and Dragons. It only uses a 10-sided die and a 6-sided die. So skill checks are done with the 10-sided die, and all damage and stuff like that is done with a 6. Yeah, so you can roll a 10-sided die, and then I have Dan's character sheet in front of me. So his awareness notice skill is a +7. So you can roll a 10-sided die and add 7, and then he has in his intelligence skill a plus.
I see.
A +4.
+4.
Exactly. So the way it works whenever you do a skill check is you add the applicable skill, and then however many points you have in that ability you're using to the die roll. So it would be a 7 + 4 plus your die roll. If you roll a 10, you re-roll a 10-sided die and add that as well.
All right, here we go. Rolling a 10-sided die. It's a 1 for awareness. So what's that? That's 12 in total with the modifiers?
Yes.
Very
yes.
nice.
Hold up, wait.
Hot roll. High roller. Dan's feeling good.
And Hunter, what do you get? Oh, Hunter, I think you're on push to talk.
No, I'm not. Sorry, I'm just
Oh.
muttering. I'm muttering
Oh.
to myself, trying to do the calculations.
It's a cooked potato. All
Sorry.
Minor potato.
22, 24.
Me.
It goes a little Aussie when.
By
he,
the way, because of
does
my
that.
new eye upgrade, I have 2 on that because it's a visual awareness check, right?
Nice. Yes.
Nice.
So yeah, anything visual, I have +2
+2.
awareness on.
That's sick.
Woo!
That's sick.
And it's got them
Yeah,
good
image
eyes.
Same
enhance,
time,
yeah.
Depending on the timing, obviously, I'm gonna make a quick check and you know, make an observation to see if anybody's staring at the car, or we can just get out and, you know, I'm gonna ask Tony. Jesus Christ, Orville. Hey Orville, man, what do you think of taking a couple of my high-powered handguns and you can put them under your jacket, and you know, you could put your submachine gun, your assault rifle in my bag.
You trying to prevent Orville from being Orville, aren't you?
No, he can throw all the grenades he wants.
Wait, really?
Just on the way in the front door. I think it's good to be conspicuous.
Not yet.
Ian says
Careful
we
with your
were,
words,
we were
Roscoe.
asked.
I put my hand on Orville's shoulder, just not yet.
Are
Is
Ben?
it,
Sorry,
not-
is Dan? Are Dan and I there yet? Am I allowed to to?
We're rounding the corner.
Okay.
Comment?
So
Oh.
Dan, you don't notice right off the bat, but Otto, you definitely do. You are immediately able to identify. Basically, you see like the bottom, like the top half of Otto or of Orville getting into the cab as the door closes, and you're able to see, oh shit, there he's getting in that cab, and then the windows are untinted, so you can see both Katya and Rusko sitting in the cab. So I'm assuming you just approach them and chit chat, or what do you want to do?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah,
you
here's
wanna
what I
go,
want to
man?
do.
I'm
Wait.
down to go.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm not with you yet, but so Dan, I'll take the. I basically gesture to Dan to give me the backpack, and I strap our skateboards to it in an X formation, right? And I take the backpack with my submachine gun in it, my suitcase, and yeah, we'll go up and knock on your window, but that'll be for when Eric gets
Very
back.
nice.
Indeed, indeed.
Just-
Lovely, lovely. And before that happens, I do a sweet kickflip. We learned on the way there. It was sweet. It was a real bonding experience
Orville,
for
man.
Otto and I.
Orville, buddy. I think, man, you can go about your business any way you want. Just some friendly advice. I think you should take the handguns. All I'm gonna say.
Hey, Dan and I, we give a sick as our music shuts off and we do a sick kickflip together. We fucking do a sick handshake together. We're like we're tight right now,
Oh yeah.
That's it.
We're dapping up sick.
and we're both sober.
That's-
Could you
I'm
imagine?
kind of jealous. You guys were ripping on the boards all the way down. Fucking bastards.
Yeah, we had
Yeah,
a
that's
good
fine.
time.
Don't try the cab ride with me. It's fine.
Yeah, Dana,
God,
cats
God,
within
God.
hearing range, man.
I already missed the
I
boys.
can hear you.
I'm not
Yeah,
even-
Cat looks at Dana staring longingly out the cab door at us doing our kickflips and
Time of our
shaking
lives.
hands.
My God.
Tony's just itching to get out there and pull the pin on a grenade. He's like, "Ah, fuck, I gotta go. Gotta go."
Hey, I just wanted to get there quickly. I accomplished that. I was the first one there. I did some recon. You're welcome.
Fucking
It's all.
Is,
Oh, ass.
is the
Marvelous
submachine
job,
gun?
Tony.
Is the submachine gun really that obvious? I don't think so.
Hey,
Well,
That's
it's-
why I'm wearing the
Um,
poncho.
Yeah, the world's
Wrap
largest
around
poncho.
It's pretty inconspicuous.
Yeah, okay, it's pretty inconspicuous. That's good.
Nothing.
You can hide
Or,
Your
excuse
poncho.
me.
I do. Didn't they say they wanted us to come unarmed in there though?
Yeah, they wanted us to come quietly.
Okay, so we can leave
Yeah,
all the guns
That's the
here.
only reason.
We've already done that amazingly.
Yes, yes. I tried to divert the eyes of the public momentarily, so it seemed like Tony was gone. And now we have a second chance.
This is DOS.
to you,
Still
bro.
with Naya?
Hey, I just helped the
Yeah.
bro out. Do what you want,
I'm
man.
down to
Your
let
own boss.
you
To
have
me,
Oi, oi, oi.
at this point,
I'm so
nothing matters
confused,
except
Dana,
my
what?
diplomatic play.
See,
I'm going
All I
full
said
politics.
was-
with
Dip
me
the
and
submachine gun. Take my handguns with you, so we all walk in inconspicuously. But if you want to
No,
walk in the front
I
door
don't
with
think-
a fucking big machine gun, go for it, buddy.
What? No, I'm saying we need to leave all the guns
By the
behind.
way, we're
They told
standing
us
outside
to.
your window right now, so we're listening to this now. And
No,
I'm like,
Leave the handguns and leave
I
the
say,
submachine
Rusko,
guns. I don't-
I'll roll the
Rusko,
window down.
We don't need them.
what is he going to do with his machine gun?
Can we wait? Can we just leave it in the cab?
Uh,
He'll wait for us if we pay him.
Rusco tipped the cab quite graciously, so at this point he's pretty willing to do whatever you guys want. But you guys are able to head into the building or approach in any fashion. You guys have all kind of grouped up right now.
Yep.
Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, let's just leave the guns in the cab, and we'll take.
Fuck
Are we?
that.
Wait,
I'm taking
we're
all
just going
mine,
in
but-
for a meeting. You're taking yours?
It
Well,
depends.
I'm
well, it's up to you.
inconspicuous as fuck.
Yeah, it
Didn't
depends
they
on.
say none? We don't
Hey,
need them.
man,
We just.
It's all good. You can take whatever you want. I'm taking my shit.
It's totally up. It's totally up to you guys. Dana, what guns are you like? What weapons is it? Is it concealable or?
Yeah, I got the guitar case and my
Oh,
big
yes.
fucking leather jacket.
Yeah, for the most
Nice.
part, yeah. If you're, I'm at. I'll assume that if you're carrying your weapons on you, they're more or less concealed. There's always the potential to get frisked. But I'm pretty sure the only person that's like openly carrying any firearms at this point is Orville. That
Damn.
was. But the cab driver is willing. If you want to leave in there, he says I'll. He's very unsettled by the circumstances, but says I'll wait here if you want me to, and he's basically scared for his life.
I'll sit in the cab with him as well. I'll
Oh, God.
stay. 'Cause you guys are just going in to meet the gang, dude.
How sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
good
this
point.
isn't even the drive-by. So
Look, hey, nobody said anything. Nobody said anything.
y'all are going hard.
What's
Let's approach for,
So
you know.
I'll chill in the cab with the cab driver, and he doesn't even have to know.
Okay.
Alright.
Why does it grab that? All right.
All right,
So
so we're approaching the business, the haberdashery, as it were.
as you guys approach, one of the the one guy that did approach Orville kind of looks towards you guys, does like a head nod, and goes, "What the fuck are you guys doing with that idiot?" and points towards Orville.
Well, I don't like.
I got this. I got this.
I'm in the cab, so
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Over there.
I'm done.
I try to distract Orville. I say, Orville, did you see my sweet cowboy hat? Pretty sweet hat.
Howdy,
I
howdy.
I say
Cowboy hat.
I say to him, look, we're still learning how to control our friend here. It won't happen again.
He is a special child.
I feel like I'm being babysit. I don't like this.
He
I'm not a child.
he's pretty chilled. So the two gentlemen in front of the door, they're both very similarly dressed, wearing like very long brown trench coats that stretch down to the ground. Actually, I didn't go into this much detail before, but outside it's actually raining right now, like pretty like a slow drizzle, overcast. Vehicles are passing on the street, some light foot traffic, and the guy that's talking to you says, "All right, the boss says he wants to see you, so you guys can head on in." And he motions towards the entrance to the laundromat. Inside the laundromat, it's very dimly lit, burnt out.
Can I give him a 5 on the way in?
To which he
Like, a
accepts.
high five?
No, a 5. $5 bill. You know what I mean? Just for respecting our wishes. I don't say anything to him.
Low five.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's on the way in. You can give him a high 5 on the way in. I mean, look, he might value that more than the $5 bill. It's tough to say.
Yeah, you never know, man.
I just had to ask.
Enter into the laundromat. It's very dimly lit. However, there are like long sort of bulbs in the top. It's like an old school sort of laundromat. There's machines running, and strangely enough, there's many more machines running within the laundromat than there are people inside of the actual building itself. There's like the fucking coin machines to get changed. It's like a super old school laundromat. in the far corner, there is one individual wearing a like black leather trench coat with bright red dreadlocks, and he is staring intently straight into one of the actual dryer machines on the wall, just kind of like intently watching it, and his head's like bobbing, and he's sort of, you can tell from looking at him that he's sort of like tweaking out or like tripping out just looking at it, but he's the only person inside this laundromat.
I want to go say hi.
I immediately, as Tony starts to step forward, I raise my hand out like this, and I against his chest, and I say, "Please, my friend." And I walk up to the James Franco-esque character, I assume. Is this?
Oh shit! Look at this motherfucker.
The red bandana looking one is the guy by the machine, and then the other dudes. These are like the generic sort of like gang members, the dreadlocks.
Okay. Is that Sam B from Dead Island? Okay,
Honestly,
anyways.
Oh my god.
Well, so I basically gesture to my friends like this to wait here, and I go and I sit down beside Mr. Franco, and I stare at the machine for a while with him, and I say, and assuming after about, I would say 30 seconds of silence, I say, I have a proposal you may have not expected.
Okay, very nice. Make a, for this, the entire duration of this conversation, you can just make one cool check right now.
Okay. So that's just straight up D10 plus my cool stat?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can add streetwise or any other.
I would
skill.
love to add streetwise. That brings me up to a 16.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Um,
Very nice.
as you say, you have this proposal. He goes, "This is quite an interesting machine," and continues looking at it. You guys gonna roll with my? You guys gonna roll out with my crew? That's
I
question.
say I want to help you. I want to help you kill the slaughterhouse. But I also want you to help me eliminate the other radicals from the streets.
He has a very calm demeanor, like just staring into the machine, doesn't really move very quickly or anything like that, or at all, as he kind of looks intently into the machine, and his vision does not stray from the washing machine as he speaks to you.
Let me mention. I guess I don't know how I'll. Let me. Did I already mention my Yakuza contact?
Yeah.
You can mention it.
Yeah, okay, see. Yakuza, Wakako. Let's make an alliance.
Well, they've never crossed me before. I don't see any reason why we couldn't have any sort of joint operation. Yeah, I think that would work quite well between the both of us.
Oh.
I have been quite pleased with the assistance you've provided with my fellow family, and I hope that this can continue in such fashion. But we're looking forward to potentially the heist in the future. If you could potentially hit that in the near future, we're willing to mount a full assault on the slaughterhouse's main headquarters in the in the parking garage.
Well, I just assure him, my friend, my arms will not be raised against you as long as your arms are not raised against mine.
Hey man, we're just a bunch of washing machine loving folk.
We're What
I
the
sit,
fuck?
I sit there and I stare at it
That's a weird
for
fetish.
another 30 seconds before
I just love the way
I
these
basically
washing machines
stand
go
up and
around.
walk back to my friends.
Sprang brag.
Sprang brag. Sprang brag.
You have to watch. Anyone that hasn't seen that
Let
movie
me
has to.
pull up one quick.
watch
I just need to see a quick, like 30-second clip of Alien. Come on, Jimmy, give it to me. Alien, James Franco. Blink.
Oh my god.
Oh, his name isn't explicitly Alien. I'll have a better name.
Oh, my name's Alien. Okay, okay.
For now, his alias is Alien, to your knowledge. But
My name's Alien.
Hey Hunter, inside joke. I'm feeling like a motherfucking alien.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I thought of. We wrote a song
his
about
character
Alien
in that
yesterday.
movie is
You guys are so cool.
So
Saw it
cool.
all in there. That nice people.
Tony's been listening to the beats up here last couple nights. Must be excruciating.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
we actually made a good song.
It's actually not bad.
My boys are ready in the vans. Hop in whichever one you want. You can drive if you want. But I do
On
have
the way out, on the way off of my seat, can I just raise my fist in kind of like a side props like this? Does he return it?
He does, but his gaze once again does not stray from the washing machine. He like props you off to the side, and
sure.
like astoundingly, with like great dexterity, like fully meets your props, like dead,
Perfect.
like perfect props. But his like
Knuckle to knuckle.
does not.
Omnipotent props.
Okay, wait. Can I make a as he does that? Can I make a cybernetics check on his arm?
Sure.
So can I use my cyber tech skill? So.
Yeah.
18.
He doesn't have any explicit cybernetic appendages aside from his ring finger. His ring finger is a cybernetic ring finger.
I'm not
But aside
able to tell if
He's
there's any
married.
mods on it or anything. Or...
To what you can see right now, no. But you
It's just
do
a
notice
functional ring
specifically that like one of his fingers has been removed and replaced with like just like a pretty standard cybernetic finger.
It's Assassin's Creed. Okay, let's rock.
As you turn and walk away, he says, "It's up to you guys. I have drivers. You can drive. They'll disclose the location to drop the vehicles off, but at whatever discretion you so choose, every vehicle has members of my gang in it, but you can swap out as you please." Yeah, so 3 vehicles outside, each of which contains a driver and 2 other gang members. Whichever vehicle you guys can split up into or drive, the driver will basically swap out as someone else as a passenger. It's up to you guys, whatever you want to do.
Nice.
Sounds good. I have a driving skill.
Oh shit.
I mean, unless...
Yeah, I definitely don't.
I don't.
That was noted actually, Hunter, in the one instance when you wanted to spend a day training.
Right,
Dan on-
I trained Dan how to drive. Is that what I did? No,
Yeah,
I
it was
trained him
on
how to
how to
fly
fly
helicopters,
for me.
didn't I?
It was the gyro skill, I
Right.
believe.
Yes, which is helicopters, Dan. I trained you how to fly helicopters.
That's fucking
Oh, okay. I got my heli license. Okay, sweet.
sick. As we go
we
outside,
don't
I
have
wait to catch you
licenses.
in the cab, and I go like this. And yeah, I guess you can say whatever you want to the cab driver. Or I
Cab?
walk
What?
up to the
You go
window
like-
and fill you
Go
in.
like that?
You mean the gang cab?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up to the window and tell you what's going on.
Hold up. So, our how far is our actual target? I didn't
Back
have.
in our
A
section.
couple blocks down, right? It's a blue bottom right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So let me just
That's easy.
think for a sec here.
think it's bottom right of the north side district.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it. Yeah, around there.
So, can I discuss the plan with somebody before we get in the trucks? We're just driving straight by and shooting, or we're launching a full-on assault on this place?
The plan right now is to just drive by and do as much harm as you can. Like, it's just a traditional drive-by shooting. You're not going to get out of the vehicles if you don't have to, if you don't want to. They have drivers provided, so if you don't want to drive, you guys can equally divide yourselves. I mean, they're basically like SUVs, so you could all fit into one if you so choose. Like, there's no cops pulling people over being like, hey, you have more people in this vehicle than seatbelts. Like, there's no
Good protocols.
like if you guys want to pile into a singular SUV, like most of these SUVs could fit
everyone.
Well, Van Rain is all about traditional drive-by shootings, so I'm ready. I'm ready to take the reins, as it were.
Yeah, initially I was thinking of doing Overwatch, but it sounds like it's not gonna work. So you know what? I'm just gonna pack in beside Dan right now, and I'm gonna nod to Orville and say, "Hey, with us."
Okay, now let's think about this for a second. What if we take our group into our own van, and while they're doing the drive-by shooting, we come in the back door and we take the building?
The whole thing.
You want to extend this operation?
I'm not on board for that. I'm just here to do my job, but I'm gonna hop in a separate vehicle. If that's okay with everybody.
Fuck Dana.
Sounds good. I'll do whatever.
It would be fun, but that is all I am doing.
Sorry, Orville.
Alright, Autumn.
You want to do what?
Lame.
It's just not in the cards right now, my friend. Play the long game.
Yes.
Be patient. The blood will come.
If we stay friends with these people, Orville, there's a heist coming, which sounds much more interesting than just the...
Well, these are all just steps for us to overtake the gangland, you know what I mean? And Slaughterhouse is going down. The whole reason we're doing this,
step by step.
I don't give a fuck about the Voodoo Boys.
Eventually.
Yeah, all this I'm whispering into everybody's ear. I don't give a fuck about these guys, you know what I mean? We're doing this to take care of the Slaughterhouse. Block gang will rise.
Yeah, we be plotting, motherfuckers.
So Slaughterhouse.
It's a political game.
So there's three vehicles you guys want to pilot. So the lead vehicle will be the one in front. There's the middle one and the rear one. Each of the vehicles will contain a driver and one other Voodoo gang member in it, regardless of who's driving or if no one else is. So basically one other Voodoo gang member will be in each of these vehicles, regardless of if they're a driver or just another shooter. So do you guys want to divide up? Do you all want to go into the same vehicle?
I'm gonna go in the front vehicle, in the back seat, with my M60.
Okay.
I would like to pair up in the middle vehicle with Otto, if that's something that Otto desires, but Otto is currently AFK. And I would like to drive if possible.
Okay.
Nice, Bennett.
I'm gonna go in the last vehicle, and I'm gonna make sure that the last vehicle do any of these cars have sunroofs?
I'll say that they all have
luxury.
Oh,
nice. Okay,
good call, Tony.
They all have sunroofs. They're all the exact same. They're all the same model, tinted windows, fully blacked out.
Brand fucking new.
So
near mint condition. They are basically just like a very traditional like SUV.
if Orville's not gonna go with us, or with Dan and I, which of course I accept my friend Dan, and then I look at Kat and I say, please, with him.
I will take care of him.
On approaching all of these vehicles, you do notice that
Russian accent, by the way.
although they are very like brand new SUVs, they're not like they're just standard civilian vehicles. Nothing outstanding about them. However, the windows are all tinted black.
Can I just whisper to Orville and say, do you have your grenades?
I was gonna say, is all of our stuff, or I guess my gun, still in the back of the cab?
I'll
would assume-
I brought them with me.
Well, the cab's right
Okay.
there. You can probably
Perfect.
just go and grab.
The cab's still
I
there.
got
You
my
can-
stuff. Just want to make sure. Okay, so I guess we're doing this like right now, eh?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Do
It's gonna
we
be dank.
do we want to go over the plan? Figure out like after we're done the shooting where we want to meet?
Oh shit. Yeah. I guess.
you do
Okay,
all
Ri-
have-
yeah.
If the gang guys in your
Wow,
car
who would have
get
thought
shot,
that Orville was the one to...
I mean, the gang
We're all
guys.
just getting in, and he's like, where are we meeting?"
Yeah. I mean,
Nice,
I say, my place if we all almost die.
Nice.
Should we have
Yeah,
like,
I'll take care of everyone. Don't worry.
should we have a place
Okay.
to meet if like one of our cars explodes? Like a little rally point that's halfway between the apartment or something, so we have like a fallback.
It's
Because
pretty
I'm in the
close.
last car. If any car is getting attacked, it's probably
Yo,
ours.
Orville's like an army general, man. As soon as we get into combat, it's like full tactical.
I got a cell. We all got cell phones. I guess we could do it mid.
We just have a
situation if you
call
want.
on the whole time.
I
Why
say,
don't we just
okay,
make it
okay.
where we are now?
Hey,
Okay.
yeah. Well, yeah, black shirt store. We come back here.
Yeah, it's their
Go.
guys.
Sounds good.
Because we'll have them to protect us, and if
Mhm.
there's a
Alright,
gang
let's
war,
go
then
around.
yeah, we can
On
be
the
part of
edge.
it then.
Yeah, and their whole gang.
As,
for some of them.
As soon as I close the door in the back seat and I nod to the boys driving and in the passenger seat of the front SUV, I open the guitar case and slap on a box of 100 rounds of 308 in the bottom of my M60. I
Very
believe
nice.
it's 308. Is it, Eric? I could be mistaken.
Very well. It's more than likely.
Very large caliber. That's all I know.
I don't know. Let me.
Yeah, when I get in,
Yeah,
Eh.
it's 762 by 51. So that's 308 is just
Essentially
the.
308. Yeah.
Yes.
when I get in my
Fuck me.
car
That's
with Dan,
ridiculous.
I basically take the backpack off of my back. I
Oh
pull
my
out my submachine gun and put it between us, and I open up my suitcase and start assembling my sniper rifle.
Nice.
Nice.
I just load
Nice.
it.
And actually, let me just I'll give Dan my sub to hold right now. I said
Dan
try it
pops
if
on
you want.
driving gloves, Gets his big old fancy goggles
Oh
on.
wait,
he's ready.
yeah, he's driving. Never mind. Yeah.
I got my handgun. I got my handgun on me. I got my revolver, so I
Yeah.
can maybe do it.
I forgot you were driving. You're not in the back seat with me.
Indeed.
Are we all in the
Sorry.
cars now?
Yes.
Whoa. Eric, how many
Yeah.
people are in each car? Like each car, the front one. Who's in the front one? Dana.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes.
So it's like Dana and 3 other guys. The second car is
Dan and Otto.
Dan and Otto, thank you. And 2 other guys, and then Katya, myself, and 2 other guys are in the last car. I assume it's
Yeah.
4 to a car.
Mhm.
Okay.
Except mine.
Can I ask the guys in my front seat what their names are?
Aw.
So
That's adorable.
I want to know
Jeff?
who I'm yelling at when it starts.
Jeff,
Yeah.
how was your day?
So the vehicle that you're in right now, Orville with Katya, there is 2 gang members. Do you want to be? You're in the, or Katya and yourself, you're in the rear, like the rear seats, and then the 2 other guys are in the front seats.
Yeah. So I guess Kat and I will be in the. Oh yeah. I guess. Okay. So how do we want to do this? I'm gonna go up through the sunroof, and
I'll sit back right, and then you can sit like back middle,
okay.
because then you can just pop right up.
You know that sounds good.
Dope. That was a sick trick. That's exactly how I got in the vehicle.
That went through the sunroof.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
And so as you converse with them, they say, you know, I don't really know you too well. I'm not gonna disclose any of my personal information, but as you guys head out around the block in the vehicles,
Shut down. Shut down.
Hey man, what's your name? Fuck you.
They
I don't know you.
they do kind of chit chat about the neighborhood. And
Okay,
as
I don't need. I just literally need to know what to call them. So I just tell them you're gonna be driver and you're gonna be shooter. They can stop talking. I don't actually need to know them. I just need to know what to call the driver and what to call the passenger.
the driver,
Orville is a man of action.
the driver says,
Very nice.
"You can call me 1, and you can call my passenger 2."
I love it. Perfect. Okay.
We
ready to do this?
Yes.
Yep. We just hit the top of the vehicle as we get in.
And the vehicles pull out. It starts to rain a bit heavier, and as you pull out, so in the other vehicle containing Otto and Dan, the driver kind of like starts to turn up and start to bump the tunes a little bit, like starts to play some. You know, he's got the local radio playing.
I'm the driver, just for clarification.
And as you guys
Yeah, hold up, wait.
As you start to pull out, he starts to like crank the radio, and "Trouble on My Mind" by Pusha T starts like playing, and it's got like just blasting as he's like rolling out, and over the sound of the rap,
Trouble on my mind.
I got trouble. As you guys pull out,
Oh yeah, we're rolling out, boys.
He asked you guys if you've ever heard of KJBR Studios, and both of you can make a streetwise, or Dan and Otto can make a streetwise check to see if you've ever heard of KJBR Studios.
Dana, you got in the wrong vehicle.
Streetwise. Okay.
He didn't even hear that.
Let me see. You have a +4 for that, and it's under. Yeah, it's for under the cool stat.
19.
Wait a minute.
You guys make me feel like I need to start wearing sunglasses to this game.
Oh wait, sorry.
Just have them around.
It's like poker. You gotta wear sunglasses.
Wait a minute, it's under the cool. Oh, I see. Yes, for that. Okay, so I roll.
You got +4, and then
9.
Okay, and you got 7 in your cool stats. So you can add 7 to that.
Okay, wait. So yeah, I rolled a 5 plus the 4 plus the 7, so 16.
Okay, nice. The mental math is on point with this teacher. You'll make an excellent teacher. That's like 90% being a fucking high. Well, no, I shouldn't say that, but like, I'm terrible at mental math. I'm the worst at it. Someone's like, "What's 5 plus 10?" I'm like, "Oh shit, gotta count that on the fingers."
Hold on.
Anyway,
whenever someone asks what time it is, and I have like one of the analog watches.
Fucking hell.
Anyway, my mental math skills to playing trading card games when I was younger. Trading card games made me do mental math, and it was fun.
That's true. Actually, Bennett, the next time we get a chance, if you have an IRL Magic deck of cards, we should play some IRL Magic.
Hey, yeah, that'd be hype.
I do have a Magic deck.
Oh, that's hype. Yeah, that'd be so fun.
I haven't gone through it in the longest times, and it's. I mean, yeah.
Fun to play, yeah, fun to play.
Definitely be good. Anyways, so you guys have both heard of KJBR Studios. It's a broadcast station within the district that you guys are in right now, the Little Italy district.
Yep.
Broadcast station that serves Night City via TV and radio. KJBR is a standard on receivers all around Night City, and is it's people that populate the city 24 hours a day, providing a variety of popular programming. Its best known personalities are Rockaboy Rosalind, and who is one of Night City's leading DJs. But the driver does disclose to you that as That must be Tony.
I heard that.
Wasn't me.
Wait,
Did you
what?
just take a bomb?
Yeah. Yes, sir, Tony. Yes, sir.
All I hear is.
He convinced me.
I was like, I looked over. I was like, Hunter is not. Who?
Yeah, I'm just frozen.
And the driver just disclosed to the both of you that as legitimate as this organization is, primarily like the TV is like corporately controlled that does all the broadcasts and whatnot, but the radio, the lead radio DJ Roslyn, the female, is actually a member of the Voodoo Gang, but they utilize the radio station to kind of coordinate gang activities through the music that they play. So depending on the songs that come on the radio, it's like a sort of like Morse code or something like that. So when certain genres or certain songs come on, different gang members know that certain things are going down, or there's certain songs that they know. So they kind of use that as sort of like a communication system within the city, so that no matter where any of them are, when they're listening to the radio station, they kind of know what's up and what's going on.
That's fucking sick.
Wow.
That is sweet.
It's fucking sick.
It's 3 Dog.
It's 3 Dog. Damn.
All right. So we're driving along, right?
Yep. And you guys at this point, you're about 2-3 minutes out. You're starting to approach the location. Is there anything that you guys want to do? As you guys start to approach the passenger in your vehicles, because so in the vehicle containing Dan and Otto, there is one other passenger, but inside of all the other vehicles, there is a driver as well as one other passenger. Almost simultaneously, all the other passengers in the vehicle, aside from the drivers in them, like, they all pull out small little like Uzi submachine guns and make sure they're loaded and ready to go as you start to approach the location. Is there anything that anyone else wants to do?
I pull back the hammer on my revolver, make sure it's all good to go. Spin it a couple times.
I'm gonna completely open the sunroof and get my weapons like at easy access, making sure that the safety and everything's off. Getting ready.
I'll roll down the back window.
Hey,
as well.
so Dan is where are we? Do we have to make car positions here? I basically just want to set my rifle on the window.
The order of the vehicles does not change. So the middle vehicle contains both Dan and Otto. The rear vehicle contains
Orville and Katya, right? Yeah.
And then the front vehicle contains
Rusco, right?
No, I'm trying to get the names all right.
Oh
no, Dan, yes, he's in the front, and then Tony and Katya is in the back.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So I basically just want my sub in my lap, and I'm gonna have my sniper just ready, not poking out the window yet, but ready to just poke out the window and set on the window.
All of it windows are rolled up at this point.
Right. So yeah,
sorry. It's just indicate that when they get close, they're gonna roll the windows down. It's at this point, it's pouring rain. It's pouring rain outside. The streets, in regards to foot traffic, are still moderately, like, there's people still coming and going. You know, things don't really seem to stop in Night City. Like, people are always about their business.
I also put on all my armor. Sorry.
I will get everyone to make a awareness notice check right now.
Fucking critical failure.
All right.
Dana's just singing along.
Of course,
to the
I'm in the
radio.
front vehicle.
27.
Very nice.
16.
Awareness.
I'm kind of aware.
17.
Me as well. 17.
I'm slightly aware.
Nice.
Hyper vigilant.
Jesus.
Vigilant.
Oh, that's what I've been missing this whole time. I gotta play the dubstep from 2012. I have a huge playlist. Fuck.
Jesus.
Do 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 do.
It's so very silent.
Indeed. Let me get
Dubstep.
some beats going in the background too. It's a good idea.
Recommend
recommend a playlist on Spotify.
I've had beats going the whole time. Yeah.
I just Hunter introduced me to. I just go on YouTube and just look up like dubstep, non-copyright playlists. But the other night, I was honestly just like rocking Peter Jackson. We were playing Valheim, and I was just rocking Peter Jackson,
Nice.
Lord of the Rings like soundtrack, and I didn't get any copyright stricken. So, well, it's not even a copyright strike. They just mute it. I mean,
right? They just mute your VODs. Yeah.
Well, they just
Yeah.
mute that portion. They don't even do
Mm-hmm.
anything that bad. Because when I streamed, I used to just play Spotify, and majority of my streams didn't get muted. Just certain sections.
I think it's only a problem if you're garnering like millions of views.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're like partner level, that's I think when it becomes more of an issue.
More strict. Yeah.
Affiliates kind of.
Yeah,
They don't really care.
They've just got a subconscious algorithm.
They're making 50% off of you versus the partners. They're making like 30. So.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. So based on your guys' awareness notice rules, pretty well all of you noticed some groupings of people that kind of stand out. Dear. God damn it. I need a bit. What was that?
Is that from me? Did you hear that?
Is someone dying? Are they okay?
Yeah, it's probably the fucking Whip It boys.
Dude, that is so funny.
Okay, so as you guys approach, you guys come down the street and begin to approach the parking garage. Pouring rain outside. There's no real good lighting, which will influence your guys' attacks on them. Well, actually, no, sorry. It's about 5 o'clock at night right now by the time that you guys set off and are actually on location. And, yeah, so...
Wait, I'll turn on my infrared then.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Hey, I have vision in
Going
low
infrared.
light. My second mod on my eye was low light vision.
Damn.
Chelsea, you didn't get the ultraviolet?
No.
It's only 0.5 humanity more. It allows you to see in complete darkness instead of just low light.
I don't know. I apparently wrote down low light.
As the music is pretty loud in all your vehicles, but the drivers like reach over and just start to crank all of your stereos and start blasting the tunes,
Hell yeah.
which is just heavy ass gangster rap. And the drivers reach over and include, well, Dan, it's up to you. All the other two drivers begin to roll down the windows as you guys approach the location.
Oh no.
Oh shit. The first thing I'm gonna do is open the fucking sunroof and wait until it's the time where I should take aim, and I'm gonna plop right out on that sunroof with that M60 bipod, baby, and let loose.
Yes, I will roll down my windows as well in car number 2.
I already had the window down.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out to have my upper half out the
Tony and I
sunroof.
were the only ones prepared.
I want to tell my driver to be ready to slow down. Like, I don't want to go right past it. But they're kind of cranking music now.
Well,
they are
Tony,
partying.
Tony, so you're in the rear car. Do you want to tell them to slow down, or because as of right now, you guys are basically driving down the street with like a one vehicle spacing? You just rounded the corner, heading towards the territory that you guys are gonna hit up.
The location.
Be too
Well,
far
I'm wondering,
behind,
like,
then
are
we're
we
gonna be
just,
the
like,
main target?
Speeding right through? I'm trying to figure out, because if we go very, very slow, then yeah, they're basically gonna get to the windows and start shooting at us, the last car.
Yeah,
but
we'll be
if
the
we're
main
like,
target.
if we're
Yeah.
going quick, I want our car to be ready to stop, like, not stop, but slow down just as we get right in front of the building for like 5 seconds and then speed off.
Okay.
They're
I guess that's what I want to tell him.
They're professional.
That's what I want to tell
Professional
the driver.
drive-buyers.
Mm-hmm.
So, Is there any specific directives you want to give him or no?
I want to tell him to when we are directly in front of the building to bring it down to 10 kilometers an hour, 5 kilometers an hour for 5 seconds, and then take off. I need I want a little bit of time.
I like to say to the driver
I smell a
that
grenade coming on.
if we start taking too much attention and bullets,
I can smell the
to speed
gunpowder
off.
erection from a mile away.
To not like let us be a sitting target.
Dan and I were just. I put my sniper out the window. He already did his thing, and we're bopping heads. We high fives.
You're gonna need a robot cock from the whipper dot. Pray your mother don't